The prone position is the most favored of all because it provides excellent support and protection. However, the head position is lost because the soldier is lying face down. In order to compensate for this, the soldier aligns himself with the target, then aims as he lays his cheek against his firing arm. In order to assume the prone position, lie flat on the ground with your arms extended towards the target. Next, roll slightly over to your firing side and adjust the non-firing leg to support your weight so you can reduce muscle strain. Now assume the two-handed grip, using the fingers of the non-firing hand as a gauge to lower or raise the weapon as needed. This completes the section on firing positions. In the next segment, you'll learn how to fire the M9 correctly, using the two-handed grip. The two-handed grip requires that you hold the weapon with a firm and uniform grasp to establish grip control. This is accomplished by holding the gun with both hands and wrapping your fingers of the non-firing hand around the firing hand. The two-handed grip is the most favored because it maximizes support and develops quick firing ability. Grip control needs to be understood as a separate activity consisting of three distinct functions working simultaneously to control accuracy and promote excellent marksmanship. These functions are natural sight alignment, independent trigger finger control, and recoil control, which will be individually discussed. Sight alignment is one of the last steps before firing and requires skill. Aiming involves your natural ability to point the weapon at the target and centering it by using the front and rear sights. In order to do this, align the front sight post within the rear sight notch, keeping it centered so equal amounts of light can be seen on both sides of the front sight post, and making sure that both sights are level across their tops. Now that you've aligned the sights, aim your weapon at the center mass of the target. This allows room for error and enables you to still hit the target. Independent trigger finger control is the ability to use the trigger finger independently without disturbing the alignment or position of the weapon. Any unnecessary movement can cause an inaccurate shot. Remember, don't grip the weapon so tightly that you make it difficult for your trigger finger to work independently. Again, only hold it firmly enough so you can maintain control. Recoil control is the ability to resist the weapon's reaction to a shot being fired. If a proper grip is used, the recoil effect is greatly reduced, making it possible for more shots to be fired quickly and accurately. Breath and grip control work simultaneously to produce accurate shooting results. Since unnecessary movement is a critical factor, any means to reduce it is vital. Breath control is a means to reduce unwanted movement by increasing the respiratory pause long enough to stabilize the shooting position for an accurate shot. The respiratory pause is the period between inhaling and exhaling, and where the soldier can hold his breath for several seconds, delaying the breathing process to steady himself. After firing his weapon, he resumes normal breathing. However, in combat, the soldier won't have the time to practice effective breath control. In this situation, it's recommended that he stops his breathing at any point within the cycle to fire a quick shot. This completes the section on the fundamentals of firearms training. The last segment of the program identifies and explains the kinds of sustainment training devices in use today. These devices have many advantages. They are portable and can be easily used for indoor and outdoor shooting. They are accessible for individualized or group training. They are easily constructed and cost-effective to use, and they save time. The Quick-Fire Target Training Device, or QTTD, is the first of two sustainment training devices under discussion. The primary functions of the QTTD are for developing quick-firing technique and maintaining proficiency. The QTTD uses an E-type silhouette configuration is built on a 65.5-inch long board. There are 5 miniature silhouettes connected to the board by metal hinges, which are knocked down on impact. The targets are shot at from 10 feet, 15 feet, and 20 feet, using a .177 caliber air-operated pistol. This is the ideal firearm to practice with because of its light recoil and noise output. These features will enhance concentration and will raise your level of confidence as you hit each target faster and accurately. The last sustainment training device to be explained is the pencil triangulation exercise, or dry fire exercise. This device consists of nothing more than the use of a pencil and a weapon. The uniqueness of this exercise is its ability to combine grip position, sight alignment, breathing control, and trigger control into a single exercise. The objective is to teach and develop proper shooting habits. This is done by taking a piece of paper and drawing 5 dots, the size of an eraser, to be fired at while taped to a wall. The objective is to shoot a group of 5 shots within 1/8 of an inch and 1/2 inch below the dots. To proceed with the exercise, clear the weapon and insert a 6-inch sharpened pencil, eraser first, into the muzzle. Hold the weapon point blank about 1 inch from one of the dots and fire. At that instant, the pencil jumps forward and leaves a small mark. Continue to shoot until you've completed a group of 5 marks under each dot. Now you'll be able to evaluate your performance. This completes sustainment training devices and exercises. A brief discussion on field training will expose some of its pitfalls in order to substantiate the value of sustainment training exercises. However, this isn't an attempt to downgrade the importance of field training. Field training is limited in its ability to provide adequate support for qualification testing for various reasons. It's expensive because of the cost of ammunition. It's time-consuming because soldiers require a lot of supervision while training and retraining. It's subject to a backlog of people and overcrowding, hampering the quality of instruction. And a firing range is exposed to all kinds of bad weather. However, field training is important because it provides the soldier with the attention he needs to learn excellent marksmanship. Sustainment training, on the other hand, is also a valuable tool you can refer to if you need to overcome bad habits quickly. In closing, you now have the opportunity to practice what you've learned about in the fundamentals of shooting. Remember, you have the natural ability to develop excellent marksmanship if you commit yourself to developing good shooting habits by practicing body support, head position, muscle relaxation, firing positions, trigger finger control, grip control, sight alignment, breath control, conditioning reflexes, sustainment training, and most importantly, safety procedures. It won't be long until you're an expert using the M9 Beretta. Make this your goal throughout your training. 1 shot accurately delivered equals 1 kill. So make the most of it.